Welcome everyone, in this video we will talk about some habits of China. China is the most populous country on earth. More than a fifth of the world's population lives there. It is also the largest country in Asia. With capital in Beijing, China has a population of 1,364,038,000 inhabitants, 2014 estimate, and a surface area of 9,572,900 km². Here are some things you shouldn't do in China. Let's start with 1. Don't talk about uncomfortable or politically sensitive topics unless you have a good reason. Don't talk about death or mention that someone has died. Death is quite a serious and ominous topic to Chinese people. The color white represents death, so avoid giving white things as gifts or wrapping gifts in white paper or ribbons. Other things you shouldn't talk about are political and religious issues, such as territorial economic conflicts, religious policies, or state leaders. Chinese people are often not comfortable discussing topics with foreigners that may cause embarrassment to China, as they see the issues from a different perspective. Avoiding sensitive topics like this will keep your conversation positive and friendly. However, not all political topics need to be avoided. Some positive topics, such as the reform and opening up policy, the infrastructure, and the Belt and Road Initiative, are welcomed. 2. Don't disrespect the customs of minority groups and temples. There are 55 minority groups in China, and each has their own traditions and customs. Objects related to worship and ancestors are generally not allowed to be touched. It is good to keep your guide's instructions in mind or ask for permission before you touch something. There are many Buddhist and Taoist temples in China. If you have the chance to visit them, you should be respectful, even if you believe in another religion or are an atheist. It is important to remove your hat, sunglasses, or sometimes your shoes before entering many temples, and it is not a good move to point at the statues with your finger or to step on the doorsill. Generally, you will not be punished or fined if you don't show any respect, but it is still suggested that you be respectful. If you are traveling with China Highlights, your itinerary can be customized. You can simply remove the attractions you may not like from your tour. 3. Don't make close personal contact, such as a hug or kiss. The Chinese are less affectionate than people from other cultures and hug and kiss much less. When you meet a stranger, it might be best simply to greet him or her verbally, instead of trying to shake hands, as this feels unnatural to most Chinese people. When greeting someone, a slight nod is fine. Don't bow and never kiss or hug when saying hello or goodbye, as personal contact is not that common. In many areas of the country, due to traditions and religion, the head is considered more sacred than other parts of the body. A touch could be considered disrespectful, so be aware of this and don't pat people on their heads or play with their hair unless you are sure of your standing with them. However, you'll find that having personal space in public, especially on public transport, is quite uncommon. Chinese people in crowds may be pushy and crush up against others for a place in line or a seat. Both notions may go against your beliefs and what you are used to at home, where affection is much more readily displayed, but personal space is more valued. Learning the nuances of behavior takes time. 4. Don't expect interpersonal communications to be the same. If your trip to China includes meeting individuals, either for business or personal reasons, you might consider traveling with gifts you can hand out. Appropriate gifts at appropriate times may be useful in building relationships, and they make people happy. However, some items are considered unlucky or to resemble death or separation. For example, sharp objects, clocks, hairs, and shoes. You'd better not give them as gifts. Learn more about the good gifts and bad gifts in China. Likewise, a gift might not be opened in your presence, since it may lead to loss of face to open a gift in front of the giver. In China, restaurant bills are never shared. They are not used to going Dutch. The person hosting might be embarrassed if you chip in. However, if you have asked people out yourself, it is expected that you pay for the entire bill. The last one in this video we have, number 5. Don't forget your manners when using chopsticks. Don't ignore chopstick etiquette if you are about to use a pair. Chinese people have a lot of ideas about this. Chopsticks are for eating only. They are not to be used for gesturing to items or individuals. They are also not to be used as drumsticks or as playthings at someone's table. Don't place chopsticks inside the bowl when you've finished eating or stick them in your hair. Instead, place the chopsticks on top of the bowl. Definitely don't stand your chopsticks straight up in your food, as it looks like incense for dead people. Thank you very much for watching the video until the end. Leave your thumbs up, subscribe and comment.